We're on the second part of our tutorial, and what it's called is this is a brand. Hey, whoa. This is a brand new Apple Mini Mac we just set up, and what we're doing is we're showing even before that it is used or unpackaged or put out there that there's some kind of connection, and it's a NetBIOS connection, and what it is it's a government agency connection, and they use it. It's a virus or software. It's a hack. They use it to prevent people from communicating to each other. So, for example, if I'm a writer about government corruption, they don't want that information getting out, so they will put stuff on computers and devices to stop the information from flowing outwards and from people getting the information in different locations or just it getting out completely. They can also use these tools to go into your devices and access any of your software, accounts, hardware, and anything. And when they access your accounts, what they're doing is they're showing people in the world that they can make you look bad. I mean, they can go in and do whatever they want, change your accounts around. They can also use what I call government theater. So this whole thing, you know, they can add like, lately they've been adding, imaginary BB guns, tasers, and video to people. And part of the reason why they're doing that is just they can edit it. I mean, they got like Hollywood, government theater. They can change anything. For example, 9/11. There's many people that say that there was no planes that hit the Twin Towers. If you look at the evidence, you can see that yes, there was no airplanes that hit the Twin Towers. I mean, that's irrefutable. And even though our president George Bush came out at the time and said that there was, it was very obvious that he has the biggest motive to lie to us and also to get us to go to a war for oil that they're controlling and they own and that they're selling. So anyways, right here I'm just going to finish this tutorial with that small little commercial input and say, look at this. Okay, so here we go. So the brand new machine right here, and you can see that these are the applications right here. So this one right here, Apple, it says modified on this date at this time. More than likely, because the times are changed, usually it'll have them all at the same time. So there's probably some things that have been added. We'll take a look at this. That's my booger, and as you can hear him, he's going a little bit crazy. Yeah, Boogie, hold on, Mew. Okay, hold on. Yes, Bug? What, Buggy? Yes, Buggy? Huh? What, Mew? Yeah, where's your Baba? Oh, here it is. So, yeah. Here you go. So, now that Mr. Boogie is happy there, see, he's running away with his Baba. So, just to show you this information right here, these are all the, when it first turns on, it hasn't even been connected to the internet. Some of the things that are immediately installed on this Mini Mac. And assistant, activity monitor, a printer. So the zoom window, this Wish program right here, software signing, Apple code signing, certification authority. So some of these different programs right here, I don't think they come standard, and the reason why is if you look at the time frames, they're all different. So these are probably been updated. This Wi-Fi agent, for example, right here on a different date at a different time. When they make computers, they make them all at the same time. So for example, when you have a software that just gets distributed, when they make the copy, it's all at the same time and all on the same date. So these right now, we just saw that on the last tutorial, this software got updated even before we turned it on. So more than likely, a lot of these are programs that have been added in to this computer right off the bat. So the Wi-Fi, the wireless diagnostic, all these look like they're widget simulator. So this is part of what I was talking about, the operating system layer, that it's not real. web process. Yeah, that is probably something that is definitely making it look like it's a real operating system. Voiceover utility. This is so you can voice over. Change the information like on videos. I like to see them change that voice. Virtual scanner. So this is anything that's around it. Unmount assistant. So that's if you put something to it, it can unmount it or mount it, which is basically get it to connect. Universal access control. Type 8 camera. 5 trackpad, time machine, ticket, terminal, TAM, system. Switch control. The switch control is probably something that has to be looked at. Speech recognition server, that probably has to be looked at. SOA agent definitely has to be looked at. So just to show you some of these things initially. Report panic. So the report panic is if that you're detecting them, that they can shut it off right here. Proof, whatever that is. So they got a bunch of different things, and one of the biggest things that I'm going to show is that we're going to look at these all by this, for example, right here. This will from the Mac store. So immediately this thing was updated. You can see all these modified dates. So more than likely, right here, the computer, it was made on 9/19. That's the manufacturer date. And when it was made right there, it was probably everything would have been about the same time, 3/16, 3/17. And then from there, this Python, they started adding things on. And as you go through it, you can see, especially when the dates are changing, these, this isn't typical of software. So immediately you can come up with the idea that it is hacked. And like I said, unless you get like something like a Google Chromebox, which is it has a firmware score where they physically have to touch it, it's something we're all gonna have to deal with, and we just gotta keep letting Tim Cook know and some of the other CEO companies of devices, and just keep pushing forward and letting them know that we'd like devices that aren't hacked, and that's the biggest thing, because they are monitoring us. But I think the biggest thing would be is not having our information hacked. That is key. So anyways, I'm RG and that's Boogie and we'll talk to you later. Bye.